Hi, good evening. Today we are going to learn online education disadvantages analytics. The COVID-19 has resulted in schools and colleges shut all across the world. Globally, over 1.2 billion children are out of the classroom. As a result, education has changed dramatically with the distinctive rise of e-learning whereby teaching is undertaken remotely and the digital platforms. Here, when we are consider going to online education, worldwide status, challenges, trends and implications are several associated with the learning systems. Here, first of all, concentrated on online face-to-face condition, measured student learning outcomes, and used TGS research design and provided adequate information to calculate on effective size. And online learning overlaps with the broader category distance learning, which encompasses earlier technologies, is correspondence course or not. So policymakers respond that if online instruction is no worse than traditional instruction in terms of student outcomes, then online education initiative could be justified on the basis of the cost effectively are needed to provide access to learners in settings where face-to-face instruction. Here, simple we can see as an example, if the instructor and virtual environment is perfect is or not, and the library predictive models, that means whether it is the conditions to interacting with the student or not. So according to that, machine learning model is can be considered as feature extraction, label extraction, and feature selection according to that source data and student performance data, virtual analytical activity logs. These are mainly processed in the one by one online classes, but it is not going on right now. So here the findings presented here the derived from a systematic search for the empirical studies of the activities of effective learning by the meta-analysis by the studies from which effect sizes that concentrated online and face-to-face instruction could be extracted by the estimated error. So here content providers can be like this, whether it is the faculty or the professors, education institutions or the content publishers or the freelancers. So according to their deliveries, educational content and services and degree and the diploma courses offered and content updates and revenue sharing. So according to that, online players role played and content generators, orders, generators, customers, interface providers and internet providers and horizontal vertical players and make place platforms. So these are the main crucial key points. So according to that, course content, evaluation and feedback, certifications and degrees and customer support, these are considered. Okay, so here first of all, as a student, first he must be student or the parent must check that initial stage. So ask for the details of who they are and their role in college and their background, curriculum area, what he was and who he was and where and how they are teaching, experience in teaching, and all these are the considered according to the your questionnaire. So second thing is how do you define e-learning according to your student criteria and parents criteria. And third one is please describe your experience of e-learning as a tutor, as a student, and also is must be considered as a parent also. Why? Because some lower level grades like LKG, UKG and first form and up to fifth class, they must be needed beside with the parent. So must take that the parents opinion also. So please describe your experiences of using a virtual environment, which ones and for what kind of a course as a tutor, as a student. Okay.